Well, I think Greg brings an experienced head at the point guard spot. He's a solid shooter of the ball, he's really good in the mid-range, can get to the rim as well, so I think he brings a huge variety on the offensive end of what skill set he has, and that even just that year's experience in France last year brings sort of good hope for us in a spot that I think is crucial for us to have some experience in. But then I think on the defensive end he's got the ability to really try and lock some guys up, and we already know that there's some really good point guards in the league and some teams have recruited really well in that area, so I think the biggest thing he's going to bring is the ability to try and lock some of the key guys up in the league. I mean, Bo brings huge athleticism to the team. I think he's the type of guy that's going to be effective in the pick and roll and probably create some of the highlight reels, if you like. But at the same time, he's definitely got the speed and agility to D up some of the quicker fours in the league. I know some teams now play more with that sort of 3/4 as a 4 position, who tends to be a bit quicker and a bit more athletic. So Bo gives us some versatility in that spot. And then on the offensive end, I think he gives us huge energy and excitement. I think he'll be one of the fan favourites, if I'm honest. I think Kenny brings us some really similar attributes to Greg. He's first of all got great length in the position he is, but he's really good in that mid-range pull-up. He's proven to be excellent in the pick and roll. Throughout his college career, they had him in not playing the point guard spot but playing the 2, but then almost every offense would have him involved in some sort of ball screen action. So I think he's really smart and intelligent on that end of the floor, and then defensively I think his length comes into play hugely. He's 6'5", but his wingspan looks a lot longer than that, so I think he'll be hands in the passing lanes, get a bunch of deflections on defence for us, which will be huge. I think Boona can bring us some real sort of scoring power, if you like. Can come on a game and hit 2 or 3 threes really quickly, attack, get a quick easy look at the rim. Again, with both Norway, his national team, and where he played a little bit in France last year, including his college career, was another guy that was in ball screen actions quite regularly. But for me, he just brings a spark that could come off the bench and change a game instantly. So I think it's important that we've got that kind of guy who can push and challenge our starters. Boona could be a starter in this team, but coming off the bench, he can just give us that quick lightning bit of energy and kind of get the momentum changed in the game. Yeah, I think it was just important that we get some new energy into those positions in the squad. Chris obviously had some experience in Leeds last year, and because they had quite an up and down season, got some good experience and some good minutes there. Another guy that brings huge energy to the programme. Chris really wants to work on his game, he wants to get better, he's got massive desire to do that. I mean, a couple of the guys have been working out up at Glasgow Uni and doing some weight stuff there throughout the summer, and they say every time they go in, Chris is in the hall trying to get extra reps up. So I think he brings a huge amount of energy to the programme and just a willingness to try and improve, which will be big. Again, another guy that could come on and be a real pest on the defensive end. If we need a guy to come in and just give us a quick spark on energy on defence, Chris could provide some of that. And then Murray for us is just a young Scottish guy that's got huge potential in terms of his athleticism. He's raw at the moment, he's going to take some work, and Murray knows that. He's always played in programmes that he's probably been one of the most talented in, so he's not been fully challenged yet. So Murray knows it's going to be a tough year for him, but it's a really exciting opportunity to try and develop another core group of Scottish guys to come through and start trying to pad out that bottom side to help us when some of the guys decide to move on. So I see both of them being exciting additions this year. Both know that it's going to be a learning curve for them and a tough year, and they've bought into that, which is big. For me, obviously, we're going to have to fully see the guys on the floor. We've watched a lot of video, but until you see them together as a team, you're going to have to let them mould themselves a little bit. But we definitely want to play a real high IQ type game. We want to be smart. We don't want to be the type of team that's wanting one guy to go off for 40 points a game. We want to have a number of options in every single offence and trust all of them to be able to score the ball. And then defensively, I think we want to try and really mix it up this year. Try and dictate the tempo a little bit more and try and slow some teams down and upset some rhythm with that. So, like I said, we'll see how they look in the first couple of weeks of pre-season. Once we've got them on the floor, we'll have a better idea exactly what we're going to do on defence and offence. But just now, I definitely see us looking like that.